Oh, what's going on, everybody? This is Mattdoesfitness, and I've got a friend who's dating two different school bags. I think he's bisexual. Hello and welcome to my full day of eating, episode 28. And this is a particularly unique episode as you can see, I'm wearing a red t-shirt. Psych, it's actually because I'm in Malaysia, Kuching to be precise. We are nearing the end of our holiday. This is the first, technically first proper full day of eating I've done while I've been here. I've recorded loads of bits, some random bits that I've eaten. I'm going to put that on as a video in itself probably in the next couple of days, so look out for that one. And obviously you would have seen me training yesterday in Kuala Lumpur. I think I put that up yesterday, so if you haven't watched that, go and watch it now, it's pretty good. Now, like I said, we're in Kuching, so we've been to Kuala Lumpur, we've been to the Corinthians, which was incredible by the way, and now we're kind of just the last few days. We're in Kuching in Borneo. We're going to go and see some orangutans in a bit, and at the moment we are currently seeking a breakfast location. So I've woken up, we're staying in like a guest house. I had my protein and vitamins, etc., as is the norm. And like I said, we're trying to find a sneaky little breakfast location. It's like 9:30, I think. So we're just wandering past some places. That was not breakfast, that was jewellery. I don't think you can eat that. A lot of places seem to be closed actually, but we'll find somewhere cool and then I'll catch up with you in a minute. Okay, we're in and it is all go. So I have a iced coffee, which is, as the name would suggest, a cold coffee. That is dark chocolate Mars cake, which I reckon is going to be really, really good. And then this is the ultimate of ultimate cakes. That is Oreo cookie cake. So that's like biscuit based. Then you've got Oreo cheesecake. Then you've got cookies on top with like an Oreo kind of cheesecakey type stuff in there. Sarah's going to try it now. The taste test. She's going to like it. That was non-conclusive. Right, I'm going to eat this. I've also got some egg on toast, which is obviously more of a breakfast protein-based thing. So I'll check in with you when I've eaten that. Alright, here it is. Right, so I've got two scrambled egg sandwiches. I'm led to believe there is things like onion and mushroom and stuff in there. Also some token gesture crisps. That is what I'm talking about. One thing that has not been a struggle, but I've had to be mindful of whilst being out here is obviously getting protein. It can be hard sometimes. Yeah, you get, obviously it's all kind of Malaysian dishes predominantly, so it's like rice and noodles and stuff. So you can get like tuna fried rice, for example, and noodles with chicken and stuff. But I have obviously been mindful of trying to get enough protein. I've brought protein out, so that's been good. I've had my creatine as well. But yeah, getting scrambled eggs with toast in the morning has been a pretty regular occurrence for me. And obviously it's just an easy way to make sure I'm getting protein before I start the day to get things going. Woo! That was good. So as you saw there, I had those two scrambled egg sandwiches, which is actually, I had a bit of luck there. I was going to order, the woman asked me, how many bits of toast do you want? So I said 4, and she was like shocked, and luckily Sarah dissuaded me and said order 2, then get 2 more in a bit. And as you saw, the 2 turned out to be 2 whole sandwiches with loads of egg. It had like cabbage and stuff in there as well. So after eating those 2, I was really, really full up, and there was no way I would have eaten 4 of those. So it was a good job I only got 2. Then I had some of the Oreo thing and some of the Mars cake. The Mars cake was incredible. The Oreo one was decent, but it was quite like sickly for this time of the morning, whereas the Mars one, I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate, but it was kind of dark chocolate with the Mars in there, which was a good contrast. Also, there's some kind of cycling / marathon type event going on at the moment, so there seems to be loads of lycra clad Asian people wandering around. Slightly strange, but yeah, it was really, really good. The Mars cake was awesome. Had an iced coffee and some water. I'm really, really hot. What I'm finding is here, obviously we're in a city. I don't have the luxury of being next to the sea, so whereas before in the Corinthians, if I was hot I could just jump in the sea, and I spent a lot of the day in the sea. Now it's kind of rivers. I do not fancy jumping in a river, so I'm going to have to just man up and take it. So I'm going to be pretty sweaty today. Right, so we've eaten. We are now rather excitingly, heading to find some orangutans, baby, which could get pretty feisty. Also, look at that beauty. Can you see that? I'm going to zoom in a bit so you can see that temple. That is my house. I've literally just purchased it, so I'm going to turn it into Fort Matt. I'll get a big like sign, probably like across just there, just saying Matt or Matties. Big ones around the back maybe. I'll keep you posted on that front as news develops. That is the mass marathon thing I was talking about. I think the impression I'm getting is that the big dogs are going to go in a minute, and the guys I've seen wandering around are probably like the amateurs that have gone first, perhaps. I reckon that was like a big, massive, like mass warm-up. I think I really want to go out there and get involved, although it is about 300 degrees, so probably not going to. Woo! At last, I've done it. That was a grueling marathon. I'm not sure what the rules are as far as the use of cars go, but there's other guys in cars, so I'm guessing it's part of it. I don't know. I'll try and pick up my medal in time at some point today. We're literally crossing the finish line as we speak. What an absolute hero. Yeah. Okay, it is about 12:30. We have arrived at the orangutan sanctuary. However, there is an issue in that it does not open until 2 o'clock. Awkward. So we're stuck for like an hour. Well, not stuck. We could go somewhere else, but we just found it. It was a bit of a drive, so we figure we might as well hang out. And what better way to pass time than some Tiger King Tiger playing cards and 565, my favourite brand, and hello, some Frost Classic, which I'm hoping is root beer. It says sarsaparilla down there, which I'm assuming is root beer. Let's do the taste test. OMG, it's definitely root beer and it's really good. In case you're unaware, root beer is the ultimate drink. It's my favourite drink of all time. It's so good. If you are unaware, that means you probably don't follow me on Instagram, because I put a post on Instagram recently about root beer. So go and follow me on Instagram now, which by the way will give you some sneaky holiday snaps. I've been posting fairly regularly whilst I've been away. Different like beach shots, monkey shots, all kinds of stuff, so make sure you go and follow me there and check out my holiday action. We are now going to play some cards and drink. My goal is to drink the entire bottle of root beer before the park opens, so obviously every minute is precious. I can't afford to be talking to you now. I'll drink that, play some cards, and then we'll see some orangutans shortly. Right, we are here, we're at the orangutan sanctuary. We're about to go in, but first I have something which could potentially be more exciting than that if you are weirdly obsessed with crisps. I have some Mr. Potato tomato flavour crisps. Mr. Potato does look suspiciously like Mario, so I am a little bit concerned about that. And also, are incredibly difficult to open. You're going to have to go unorthodox and open a little corner here. I haven't eaten tomato flavour crisps in ages, so I don't know if they're going to be nice. Pretty good. This crisp, it tastes like tomato really. We've got about 5 minutes till we can go in, so we're going to eat these, then we're going to head in, and I'm going to show you some orangutans. That is not an orangutan. It's also a way bigger one. If you can see it down here. This one is friggin' massive. Not want to be in the water with this bad boy. You have to be really quiet, because it scares them off otherwise. Look at the size of this bad boy. Jesus Christ. That was friggin' awesome. I'm assuming you just saw the orangutans, unless you looked away for like 30 seconds then looked back. The massive one called Richie came out and he is an absolute monster. He was a giant orangutan. He was like freaking out the other ones. He just kind of took his little place on the banana, I don't know, banana spot, and the other ones just kind of like just hovering around. I was tempted at one point to go down and try and grab some of those, but it looked a little bit risky, so I didn't do it. Right, we've now stopped to get some lunch on the way back, and I've also encountered the coolest old lady ever who has fixed me up. She's about to fix me up with some noodles and chicken and a massive Milo, which Milo, I've never come across it in England, but it's like a kind of a chocolate milk, I guess. It seems to be pretty big over here. I think it's quite big in other places around Europe and stuff, but it's a pretty new experience to me. So I'll get noodles and chicken and then I'll let you know if they're good. Okay, it seems they've taken every Milo in the restaurant and poured them into one gigantic glass. Look at the friggin' size of that. I have noticed actually while I've been away, there seems to be a common theme whereby there's no middle ground. It's like you buy a small drink or a ridiculously massive drink. So in this case, I'm pretty thirsty. I want the calories, so I went for a large. Look how big that is. Jesus Christ. Yeah, buddy, so here it is. I have some noodles, an egg, which seems to be very commonplace in all the meals. I just kind of whack an egg on there. I might bring that home from now on. Just make a meal, stick an egg on top of it, which makes it much better straight away. I have obviously my chicken there, which I'm going to mix in. Now, what you find as well with these meals is that looks quite small. You'd think there's not many noodles there. When you smush it out and spread it out, there's actually bloody loads. So what I do, the little trick is, you just kind of cut the egg up like this. And then you just mix it in with your noodles, and you have essentially. That dude's awesome. That dude and his wife are like really kind. They're the ones that they kind of cook this to my requirements. Anyway, so I mixed the egg and I got egg fried rice, got my chicken there. I'm good to go. I also have about 15 litres of Milo in case I get thirsty. I'm really hungry now, so leave me alone, perverts. Hi there. So we are now back at the guest house. Lunch was really good. Just to point on lunch, by the way, everything here is ludicrously cheap. Where we've been to, obviously, like I said, the Corinthians. Over there, everything was like super cheap. And again here, it's kind of following suit. I just got, you saw that big bowl of like noodles and chicken and that ridiculously large Milo for 12 ringgit, which is like £2 something, just over £2. Like, what the hell? It's so cheap here. If I was to move to this country, I would be like a king. So maybe I'll just do that, get a crown, be some kind of superstar, rich superstar. Anyway, like I said, lunch was really good. It's actually reasonably late now. It's like 5 o'clock, I think. I've had a shower. I'm pretty tired, so I think we're gonna have a little like snooze. Then we're probably gonna head out, see what's going on. Start looking at some potential dinner locations, so I'll catch up with you when any exciting news on that front develops. We are out. We're currently navigating our way to our venue of choice for dinner, which is called The Junk, bizarrely enough. I am in the process of crossing a road, and I am letting Says guide me, so if I get run over and die, then you know who to blame. This is it. It's called The Junk. It is pretty friggin' cool. It's got weird stuff stuck all over the place. And I've gone for a traditional Malaysian feast, aka a margarita. Basically, I've had like a week and a half of eating like loads of Malaysian food, so I feel like I need a break. It's really good, like, you know, noodles and rice based dishes. But yeah, I'm just kind of I'm a bit over it, so I thought I'd go for something a little bit non-Malaysian. Hence the pizza. Haven't tried it yet. It looks pretty good. Also looks very big, as does, if you look at Sayers' meal here, it's bloody massive. It's like a friggin' bath. I could probably bath in that. In fact, I might bath it later on, so fingers crossed for that one. Anyway, Oh, also, before I start eating, by the way, can you guess the drink? I'll give you approximately 5 seconds to guess. Go. Wrong. It is a Ribena Sprite, and you probably may have detected from the name. It is a mix of Ribena and Sprite. When I got it, it was like pink and clear. I've mixed it out, I've dispersed the Ribena. It's actually very good. So you can do this at home, buy some Ribena, buy some Sprite, mix them together. I'd recommend a ratio of maybe 7 to 1 Sprite to Ribena. See how you get on with that. Good luck, God bless, God save the Queen, catch you later. That was a bloody good meal, although I am now ridiculously full up. I'm on the brink of being sick. I feel like my appetite the last 2 days has taken a bit of a hit. So for some reason I keep getting full up really easily. But I need the calories, so I powered through. And it was actually really, really good. The Sprite Ribena was a highlight for me. Definitely going to make one of those when I get home. And possibly try and patent / sell it as my own design. Anyway, it's getting quite late now, so I'm going to head home in my hire car. Catch you later. What a moving performance. It is now 3 in the morning. We watched that show for 6 hours. It was just absolutely fascinating and exhilarating. So, yeah. Right, we're back at the guest house now. That was a lie, it's not 3 in the morning. I think it's like 11 or so. But I'm pretty tired, so we're going to go to bed. What a day it's been, and what a holiday it's been. When, like I said at the start, we're coming to the end now. We've got like 2-3 days more, so tomorrow we're going to the national park, which should be awesome. We're going to see some, I don't know, all kinds of monkeys and stuff, try and get some monkey interaction hopefully going on there. Then we've got like another day in Kaching. Then we're going back to Kuala Lumpur, and then we are going home. So by the time you see this, I will be back, and I'll have some new stuff coming out. Like I said, I'll make a video where I just kind of put all the random compilation of holiday footage and predominantly food footage together. Also, before I forget, apologies for the lack of a full day of eating last weekend. I didn't get a chance to make one before I went away, and obviously I couldn't do one whilst I was here and get it up in time, so it didn't happen. But back on board now. Everything is back to normal because, like I said, as you watch this, I am back home. So exciting times ahead. I'll make a video kind of talking about what's going on now that I'm back and what my plan is about life in general. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe as always, and I will see you tomorrow.